Yo, what's going, guys? It's jmoneyhs back again with another video, and today we are going to be going over the we're going to be making a tier list over all the Great Dark Beyond Hearthstone legendary cards that are going to be coming out next week. Yeah, next Tuesday, Tuesday, November 5th. So yeah, we've got like all the legendaries here for us to rank. Be sure to like, subscribe, so that way you don't miss any Hearthstone content. And yeah, let's go ahead and head right into this. Starting off with the Death Knight legendaries. So we've got Exarch Maladar, 6 mana, 5/5 battlecry. Next card you play this turn costs corpses instead of mana. I think this card is absolutely like what Death Knight needs, especially for the Rainbow Death Knight. I think this card fits in perfectly with it, and yeah, I'm excited to see a whole lot of Exarch Maladar. Then we've got the 8 Hands from Beyond, the 8 mana 8/8 double blood rune. Destroy both players' decks except the 8 highest cost cards in each. This could go either really good or really bad. So with that case, I think it's gonna be just like that. I think it's gonna be like, hold on, let me change up the tiers. All right, there we go. We're gonna be changed. We changed up the ranking system. So I think 8 Hands from Below, honestly, probably a 2-star card. Maladar is now 5 out of 5, honestly, because I think it just fits so well. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, 8 Hands from Beyond could go really, really good, especially if you're going up against an aggro deck. Or it could go really, really bad in case if you're in a control matchup, which looks like a lot of decks are going to have like a lot of control elements now. So I think 8 Hands from Beyond is honestly going to be pretty bad. But in like Triple Blood Reno Death Knight, this could probably see play, at least for like a fringe thing where you could just like launch it out. That way you have stuff like the Primus, you have you have Reska, you have Reno still in your deck if it's not already in your hand already. Yeah, like in that case it's really, really good. But you gotta think, if you're doing this for you, think of like what's in your opponent's deck, and then maybe 8 Hands from Beyond is just really bad because it just helps your opponent get to the good cards they need. Like, say you're up against a control warrior, like a Reno control warrior, and then you just help them get to their brand faster if they don't already have it in their hand and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it'll be 2 stars, but anyways, we are moving on to Demon Hunter. We've got Deirdre, Rebel Captain, 4 mana 5/4. Rush, Battlecry, shuffle all 8 crewmates into your deck. Death Rattle, draw 1. Honestly, I think the crewmate stuff for Demon Hunter is just like, if it summoned it like cast when drawn, it would be really, really good. But since they don't cast when drawn and summon one, it's gonna be a 1-star card. Honestly, it's good. 4 mana 5/4, pretty decent stats, but like, dude, the effect just sucks, if I'm being honest. Then we have Zortoth, the Breaker of Stars, 6 mana 5/5 battlecry. Add 2 stars to both sides of your hand. When they collide, deal 5 damage to all enemies. This kind of makes me think of like the Death Knight, the 8 Hands from Beyond. Like this could be really good if you're against an aggro deck, but really bad if you're against a control deck. A lot of decks aren't going to be really spamming the board a lot as much as they used to, with the lack of like board swarming support in this set. So I don't think, like, plus you got to play all the cards that are in your hand in between the 2 stars. So yeah, I don't think it'll be that good. Maybe it goes up to 3. Maybe, you know what? We'll put it up to 3. We'll put it up to 3. I think it'll be. Well, no, we're gonna put it back down to 2 because like all the demon hunters right now are just super aggressive demon hunters, so they're not even gonna run this in their deck. And there's not a lot of good demon hunter support stuff. In this expansion, so you're kind of just like over there just hoping that you're facing aggressive decks all the time, and then I don't know, is there going to be a controlled demon hunter popping up out of this? I don't know, but if it is, it'll be good. If not, it'll be just bad. So yeah, we're going to have Zortoth right there. Then on to Druid, we have Exarch Othar, 4 mana, 3/3 Battlecry. If you're holding if you're building a starship, my bad, get 3 different arcane spells and reduce their cost by 2. I don't think a lot of starship stuff is gonna be that good, honestly. So I'm just gonna put it down in the 1-star territory. I think the starships, they're really good flavor, and then they're also like some of the cards are really cool, but like the gimmick is really cool too. So, but like honestly, I think the starships will be not as powerful as like a lot of I don't think it'll be as good as like it looks right now. I don't think it'll be that good, honestly. Then we've got Ulu the Everdrifter, 5 mana, 6/5. Each turn this is in your hand, gain 2 random, choose one of choices. I don't know if it like chooses different choose one stuff in standard, or if it has like all the wild cards in its pool or anything like that. So honestly, there's not a lot of good standard ones. Hell, there's not even a lot of good wild ones. Like, where are you gonna get Lifebinder's Gift? Sure, all right, but I don't know. I just think it's gonna be a 1-star card. Like, if it pulls from wild and you can get Nourish, then we're gonna be talking about like a 3-star card. But now we're gonna be talking about a 1-star card, honestly. But I think Deirdre is a whole lot worse. We're gonna have this like in order by everything by the end of this video. Then we've got Exarch Niel. I think that's how you say it. 3 mana, 3/4 Battlecry. Replace your hero power with tracking. Discover a card from your deck. So there's a lot of like discover support for Hunter, and it looks interesting. Like, especially for the next card. Well, no, never mind. So yeah, there's a lot of discover support for Hunter in this set, which I'm cool with, but I don't know. It looks cool. It looks cool, but like honestly, you're sacrificing a lot out of it though. This is just one we'll have to like speculate on. I think it'll be like a 2-star card. We'll move 8 hands and Zortoth into 3-star territory. But yeah, I think Niel will be a 2-star card at best. We'll have to see. And then we've got Gorm the World Eater, 3 mana, 12/12. That's Doran for 5 turns. At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the right of this to make awaken 1 turn sooner. So yeah, if Slagmaw was a 4 mana 16/16 and did not see any play, this 3 mana 12/12 with a similar effect, honestly kind of worse, is gonna see even less play. It's now the worst one. Honestly, great stats, let me tell you. Amazing stats for this minion, but come on. It's gonna be dormant for 5 turns, so it's like and like it only awakens like 1 turn every single time. So you're gonna see this on like turn 9 or turn 8 or something at the earliest. So So yeah, this card is a 2-pack of ass. All right, so yeah, and yeah, another thing, Gorm doesn't have Rush or Taunt like Slagmaw does. So yeah, that makes it even worse, honestly. So yeah, Gorm gonna be the pack fodder of pack fodder in this set, honestly. And knowing me, I'm gonna get the signature. The signature better look good. Then we have Exarch Hataru, or however the fuck you say it. 5 mana, 5/5 for Mage. Battlecry, discover a spell and reduce its cost by 1. If you play it this turn, repeat this effect. Thank God that you cannot like duplicate the effect of the Supernova. I am very scared of that card, if I'm being completely honest. Filling your hand with fire spells. That's scary for me, but like. Besides that, back to Exarch Hataru. That's interesting. Reduced by 1 if you... I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty good. So, yeah, I think it'll be a 3-star. Yeah. I think it'll be better than Niall. But I don't think it'll be, like... It's definitely not on Maladar's scale, for sure. But... yeah, I think 3 stars is a pretty decent. Then we got Saroon. Fucking Lord of the Rings reference. Anyone? 6 mana, 7/6 elemental. Battlecry, give all elementals in your deck fire spell damage +1. Yeah, like, don't they have like some like not asteroid stuff, but I think they have like some sort of like asteroid kind of thing. I know if Shaman has asteroid stuff, which we'll get into that later. But yeah, Saroon, I don't know. Maybe it goes in. I think it'll be like here. I think it'll be a 1-star card. Unless there's like you can generate fire spells into your deck. If you generate fire spells into your deck, it'll be like here. Probably. But hey, if you generate this in like an elemental shaman deck and you play this with like Incendious, if you do that, holy shit, you're gonna be pogging all the way to to the great dark beyond. But yeah, I think it'll be right here. I think it'll be 2-star card, worse than Niall. Then we got Urel for Paladin, Beacon of Hope, 5 mana, 4/3 with Rush. Death Rattle, get 3 different Librams from an older timeline. So yeah, you get the 3 Librams. You get the Libram of Wisdom, Libram of Hope, Libram of Justice. The 9 mana, 5 mana, and 2 mana Librams that were like originally released when Libram Paladin was tearing up the standard pool. I still have nightmares about that sometimes, honestly. Urel, I don't know. There's a lot of Libram support getting put in, but like, I don't know. If they brought the other Librams back into the game, honestly, it would be 5 stars. But considering everything, I think it'll be 3 stars. Yeah, I think it'll be 3. Yeah, there's just like some things where if they bring back like the older Librams into like the core set or something next expansion cycles and everything, definitely 5 out of 5. But I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to bring back the older Librams or the Libram support of that. I think Urel will be the only way of getting those older Librams in standard and everything. But yeah, I think it'll be like 3. I think it'll be like here beneath Zortoth. Then we've got Lumia, 6 mana, 9/9. That is very interesting. Very interesting stats. With Lifesteal, after a hero takes damage, they become immune for the rest of the turn. Yeah, this is good for like defense, but it's really, really not good if you're wanting to go on offense. I do not see Paladin playing this card. I absolutely do not see Paladin playing this card. This is like a 1-star card, if I'm being honest. I do not see Paladin playing it. Maybe they do. I don't know. I think, honestly, just off first impressions, though, Lumia, I think it's a 2-pack of ass because, like, it doesn't fit anything that Paladin's going to try and do. But, yeah, it's very... Then on to Priest. I think we have, I think it's Care. I can't really say... I can't really see it because, like, it's so far out from... It's like not zoomed in or anything like that. The Light Beyond 3-mana 3/3 with Spell Burst. Summon a random 3-cost minion. Holy spells don't remove this Spell Burst. So yeah, if you you can put this in a pretty good amount of, like, I think this goes in like a Reno Priest because like this works really well with some of the stuff that they want to do. They want to generate like a bunch of spells or like control the board and stuff like that. This floods the board and it helps to like really contest like whatever your opponent's doing if you're facing an aggro deck. Thing is, do I want to rate it a 4-star or a 5-star card? I'm gonna rate it a 4-star card. It definitely has the potential to go up to 5 stars, honestly, but I think 3 stars is like a very sweet spot. But yeah, even if you get like 2 spell bursts to summon 2 3-cost minions, you're pretty happy with that, honestly. So yeah, just play a holy spell when you play Care, and then you can just keep on going. Then we've got Iskara, 5-mana 4/5. Battlecry, the next Draenei you play summons a copy of itself. And then there was like one Draenei. It was like a Shield of Iskara or something like that. I think that like interaction is gonna make this like a 4-5-star card, honestly. I think that like plus a Shield of Iskara, I think that synergy will make Iskara really good in this coming set. Yeah, if you're a Priest player, I would say get excited for this set. You finally get like some support besides like some Heal Priest. I think you get a little bit of Heal Priest stuff in this set. But you're not just like locked into like Zarimi Priest or anything like that anymore. You have like more range of motion. You could definitely run this in Reno Priest. So I think that Reno Priest is gonna be pretty scary, honestly, in my opinion. Then we have Rogue Legendaries. We have Talgath, 4-mana 4/4. Undamaged enemy minions take double damage combo, get a backstab. I mean, just I think it's like here. I don't think it's that good. I think both of the legendaries for Rogue are pretty fucking ass, if I'm honest. But yeah, Talgath. If it was undamaged enemy heroes or enemy characters or something like that, that would be extremely good because then you could play like say you have like a 5/5 on board. You deal damage to the enemy hero, that's 10 damage. That's 10 damage off of that, but enemy minions, I mean, like, they're not really dealing damage to enemy minions now. Rogues aren't doing that. They're just doing like a bunch of spam shit, and they're doing a bunch of spamming into a lot of bullshit generation, into more bullshit generation, into more bullshit generation, into more bullshit generation. Then yeah, the cycle keeps on going after that. But yeah, Talgath, I don't like it, if I'm being honest. I don't think it fits anything that Rogue is doing this set. Or I don't think it's doing just anything at all for Rogue. But yeah, then we have the Starship piece for Rogue, the gravitational. Oh wait, no, this is Rogue. Okay, yeah, I thought it was neutral for a second because like the black on the back. It looks kind of like the neutral a little bit, but no, I see it. 5 mana 4/3, a gravitational displacer starship piece. When this is launched, summon a copy of the starship. Yeah, I mean that's decent, but like I think a lot of the starship pieces are just like kind of ass. If I'm being completely honest, I think the starship pieces are pretty ass. I mean, it's better than Talgath, that's for sure. They're 2 stars, honestly. Don't really have a lot of stuff for it. Okay. Then we have Farseer Nabundo. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of hard to pronounce names. At least for me. We've got 5 mana 6/4 with Death Rattle. Open the Galaxy's Lens. It absorbs the power of the next spell you cast. So basically it's puts up a location on your side of the battlefield, and then it just has spell burst and then just like recast a spell basically. So if you have like say that new 9 mana spell that like summons 3 8 cost minions or something like that, you could cast it twice. You like play the spell and then you play the location. You have you have 6 things there, 6 8 cost minions. So that'd be pretty interesting. Oh shit, that kind of scared me for a second. Roberto Feliz, another subscriber mid video recording and everything, so shout out to Roberto there. It happens every once in a while on Streamlabs and everything, so interesting. But yeah, Nabundo, I'm gonna call it Nabudo because I think it's fun. I think it'll be like here 3 stars. Yeah, if you like have the right spell, this could easily like swing the game in your favor. You know what? I'm gonna bring it up to 4 stars. Like if you have the right spell for the location, the location has 2 durability, so you can like do whatever twice. So yeah, with Nabundo, you can really just do whatever you want for 2 different times. Yeah, that's pretty good. Murmur, 6 mana 6/6. Your battle cry minions cost 1, but immediately die after being played. Well, yeah. This is going to be the most broken card in the set. I don't even care if it's broken in standard. It's going to be broken in wild, honestly. Because, like, you just, like, have this with Shutterwalk stuff. You can just, like, go off immediately and do it, like, even more times. I just think it's way too crazy of a minion to have, honestly. Like, you just have Murmur, and then you play, like, Life Drinker, Serenite, Grumble, and then Shutterwalk. Boom. Like, you just need to survive to turn 10 at the very least. And then you have the 10 mana combo that could just go infinite, basically, at that point. Yeah, Murmur, pretty fucking stupid if I'm being honest. Like, ugh. Whew. Then we have Kara the Darkstar for Warlock, 3 mana 3/3 with Spell Burst. Steal 2 health from a random enemy. Shadow spells don't remove this spell burst. So it's kind of like the Priest one, except instead of summoning a 3-cost minion, you just steal 2 health from a random enemy. Keep in mind, enemy, so you can steal health from the enemy hero. And yeah, there's a lot of like different shadow spells getting printed, so I think it'll be around a 4-star card, if I'm being honest. That is crazy, stealing health from the enemy hero, and like you could just have Yoink Warlock, where you just play this, and then like the Excavate Warlock, basically just steal all the opponent's health. You know, play the Azerite Snake like what is it, 4 times, and then have this go off once. Then you just absolutely just yoink all your opponent's health. That's all 30 of it right there. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. So yeah, I think Kara will be pretty dumb. And then we have Archimond, a card that's been very prevalent in Battlegrounds, so much so that it got nerfed. 7 mana, 7/7, Battlecry. Summon every demon you've played this game that didn't start in your deck. I think this just, yeah. Just stick to Battlegrounds, Archimond, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you're kind of bad. Like, having one board flood and that be your turn, it's not really that good anymore. It has not been that good for a while, if I'm being honest. So, it's rough. It's rough. Now on to Warrior, we have Exarch Akama, 5 mana, 3/6. After this attacks, all other friendly minions can attack again except for Exarch Akama. Yeah, with some of the support that is going to get printed into it, I think it'll be at least a 2-star card. I think it'll be like right here. You know what? We're going to move up Niall. We're going to move up Niall to a 3-star card. Yeah, I think Akama will be like pretty solid, but nothing to. You know what? I'm gonna make it a 3-star card. Maybe you have like an aggro Draenei deck with Akama and everything in it. Only thing is, Akama doesn't have Rush, but through Fell and Flames, isn't that like dual class for both Warrior and Demon Hunter? I think it is. I could be wrong. I think it is, though. If it is, you play it. With Akama, you have everything go crazy. But if you don't have access to it, or you don't have access to something cheap that can make Akama have like Rush or Charge or anything like that, it's going to be right here. But I think it Fell in Flames is both Warrior and Demon Hunter. I think we just see it all the time in Demon Hunter. I think it's like a dual class. I could be wrong. Then we have the Spore Empress Moldara, 6 mana, 6/7. Start of games, shuffle 7 replicating spores into your deck. I do not yeah, it summons a spore, and then like whatever gets summoned gets added on and everything. So the more spores you draw, the more stuff fills your board. Honestly, I think it's like here. It's cool, but it's not good. If I'm being honest, I don't think, at least. I could be very wrong. Who knows? Maybe on turn 1 you draw like 2 of them or some shit like that. Because they are cast when drawn, I believe. So yeah, maybe, but no, it's not. Like, you have to have like turn 1 draw 2 of them. That's the only way it's good. That's the only way it's good. And then we have the neutral cards. Nexus Prince Shafar, 3 mana, 3/3. The login legendary for not login legendary, but the early access legendary for Great Dark Beyond. 3 mana, 3/3. Spell burst, give a minion in your hand +3/+3, and this spell burst. Honestly, I have not seen this card see a lot of play, so I'm gonna have this be right here. I have not seen this card see any play at all. I think it's gonna be like right here. I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if I am wrong, and let me know how wrong I am if Nexus Prince Shafar. I just have not run into it in Standard, if I'm being honest. All I've run into is Death Knight and Tsunami Mage. That is literally all I've been running into. That's all I've been running into for the past like 2 months. It's been insane. Like, can I face something else? Then we have Kill Jaden, 7 mana, 7/7. Battlecry, replace your deck with an endless portal of demons. Each turn they gain an additional +2/+2. So this is really good. I hope it. I kind of think that this is supposed to be like you can't fatigue now. It replaces your deck with that. If it replaces fatigue, holy shit, it's gonna be pretty fucking good. It'll be like right here, but it'll be in like all the control decks for, especially if you go up against a mirror or something like that. Does Kill Jaden work with Wheel Warlock? Because if it does, that is very interesting. Because not only do you like not take fatigue, but then you summon demons and stuff. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, how does that work? How does the Kill Jaden Battlecry work? We'll have to see, but I think it'll be pretty solid, especially if you're in like a control matchup. It could be pretty useful. We have Valen. Leader of the Exiled, 7 mana, 7/7, of course. Taunt Death Rattle, trigger the battle cries and death rattles of all other Draenei you've played this game. Yeah. I think some of the battle cries, I think Valen's gonna be pretty broken, honestly. Hell, maybe you have like something to automatically trigger the death rattle, or else it gets silenced. But yeah, if you come across somebody playing like a Draenei deck and they have Valen in there, you've got to silence Valen, or else you're kind of fucked. But I think Valen, if it goes off, is like gonna be really fucking good. So I think the honest recommendation is like probably here at 4 stars. Yeah, pretty simple there. The Exodar, 8 mana, 6/10. Battlecry, if you're building a starship, launch it and choose a protocol. What's the protocols? Okay, so the protocols are either emergency repairs, gain armor equal to the starship's health twice, offensive formation, deal the damage equal to the starship's attack randomly split between all enemies, or crew transport, get copies of all the starship's pieces, set their cost to 1. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think in that case, Exodar will help make the building a starship stuff better, but I still think that building a starship kind of bad in my opinion. So yeah, I haven't really seen anything that's made building a starship be really worth it. So we'll have to see. But anyways, we have the 100 mana card, the Ceaseless Expanse. 100 mana, 15/15. Costs 1 less for each time a card is drawn, played, or discarded and destroyed. Well, not discarded, but destroyed. And then Battlecry, destroy all other minions. I think this card, I am very high on this card. I love this card, if I'm being honest. I think it'll be very good. I hope it's very good. It's one of my favorite cards coming in this expansion. So I'm kind of biased towards this card, but I think it'll be at least a 4-star card. I think it'll be a 4-star card. We'll have to see. But anyways, yeah. Next Tuesday is when the expansion comes out. Hope you guys are excited. Let me know down in the comments below what your list, what changes you would make to the list and everything. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, so that way you don't miss any Hearthstone content. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.